Konnichiwa everybody, welcome to the Real Japan live stream. My name's Rob and we're here in Kobe at the Nunobiki Herb Garden Ropeway, which takes us up to Mount Rokko up there. And as you can see, it's a glorious day. It's really warm and bright and sunny, perfect for a bit of mountain hiking. Let's see how we get on. If you're in the chat, please drop me a message. A couple of things. Let me know where you're coming from, where you're viewing from, and just check that the audio, you can hear me okay. And I'll keep checking in the chat while I can, where possible. So, here we go. So if any of you aren't familiar with this area, Kobe is about 10 minutes by train from Osaka and about just under an hour by train to Kyoto. And then from here along the coastline towards Hiroshima, it's about 45 minutes to Himeji. Pratibha, hi, thanks for joining. Great that you're joining from India, that's terrific. Can you hear me okay? Let me know if the sound's good. I was gonna get in an elevator, but it might drop the signal, so I'm gonna walk up the steps, so let's give that a try. Yeah, so this is in head of the Sannomiya area, or Kitano actually. And yeah, this is but actually the journey is worth seeing. And you have to catch multiple gondolas to get up to the top of the mountain. And the views up there are terrific. It's going to be piping hot up there by the time I get up, but that's okay. No complaints from me. Almost there. I did buy my ticket in advance to avoid any awkward moments. Here's my ticket. So you can get a one-way or a round ticket. I got a round ticket. You have to use it on the day-to-day only, and the tickets are non-refundable. But let's join the queue. So these are the gondolas, and if I remember correctly, these are made in Switzerland, like the ones that they use to get up the top of their mountains. And they're like, as you can see, there's dozens of them. So I should be able to get a gondola to myself. Once we're in the gondola, we'll have a bit of peace and quiet. Although I do think they pipe music all the time, which is a bit of a shame. Hi. Hi, arigatou. And here we are in the gondola. So there's a couple of stations. There's a Midway station that you can get off at and change if you want, have a look around. There's a garden there, there's a greenhouse with a cafe in it, which is quite good actually. Or you can continue all the way up to the top. You're allowed to make multiple trips between the middle station and the top station, unlimited return trips there. But if you come back down here to the beginning, then that's your return ticket used up. Whereabouts in India are you? Let me know in the chat. I wonder if they'll start piping the music soon. They used to have pre-recorded music and a pre-recorded guide, which, to be honest, kind of spoiled the tranquility of it. But maybe, he says, tempting fate, maybe they've done away with it. That hotel there is the A&A Crown Plaza. I think it's a 5-star. It's at the top of the drag from Sannomiya, which is the main shopping area in Kobe. And over there, that's Osaka in the distance. So if you're not familiar with the geography, so here you can see this bay area here. That's Osaka Bay. So Kobe sits in a crescent around to Osaka, and so as you can see by train, it's it's only about 10 minutes between the two. And then in that direction, that's going down the coast. If you follow that coastline, you'll get to Himeji, and a little bit further on you'll get to Hiroshima. I've done this trip a lot of times over the years because the views are fantastic, as you can see. And there is a route that you can walk up, which on a day like this would be quite punishing, although there's other people do is they get a one-way ticket, come up to the main station, and then they walk down. So let's have a look and see where we're going. But you can see what a glorious day it is. There's a halfway station which I won't stop at, but I'll show you with the camera just so you can have a sneak peek. And up here on the left-hand side, there's a large reservoir which serves the Kobe area. Might be able to see it, depends how much greenery there is. But again, if you're watching live and you want to let me know in the chat where you're watching from, that would be great to know. And just confirm that you can hear me all okay. I did do a quick test beforehand, so we should be good. And that's the reservoir over there you can see in the distance, surrounded by the mountains. This is Mount Rokko, but it's actually part of a Rokko mountain range. Kobe is quite a thin strip of a city, so it's backed onto this mountain range here, Mount Rokko. Okay, great. Thanks for the confirmation. Sounds good. Yeah, good, terrific. Yeah, I know you're from Japan. You love Japan. Yeah, there's no boundaries as to where you live in the world if you love Japan. Have you been to Japan yet? let me know, or if you haven't, if you've got any plans now that it looks like things are opening up again. I've been coming here, my first trip to Japan was in 2000. My wife's Japanese, so prior to the pandemic we would come, I think without just 1 year exception, we come every year, and usually a couple of times, maybe 3 times if we're lucky. Okay, might have a little second there. Yeah, we'll just go through the station. Doors on my right here will open automatically in case you want to get out, I think. But I'll stay put. There we are, mid-station. Here's a bit of a preview of what you can spend your money on. I mean, the gardens are free, obviously, once you're up here. You can browse those as much as you like. There's a kind of museum up there that does like a fragrance museum, shows you how they use natural herbs to make fragrances and that kind of thing. And then there's like a few shops, a restaurant and a couple of cafes. And then they've got like activities for children. So if you want to bring, like if you want to do this as a family trip, it's great. Perfect for couples, nice and romantic. Or if you're just a solo traveller, it's really good because there's plenty to see. And as I say, the walks are good. If you want to go off and do a bit of hiking, either get the cable car up and then hike down, or hike the whole thing. But just over here on the right, you'll see part of the gardens, which obviously change with the season. So at different times of the year, they do different festivals to celebrate what's in season. And as you can see, the planting there in rows, they do this and they change the planting in the seasons as well, so that there's always some interest. Those are hammocks, so if you want to just chill out, like that little one is doing there, you're welcome to do so. And as you can see, that's the views back across Osaka Bay. I'll stop talking for a little while and just give you a bit of peace and quiet as we get up towards the top of the mountain. So we're nearing the top now. I'll get ready to get out. And here we are. I'll show you the view from over the balcony here. You can go up another level actually, but that's the kind of geography. So that's where we started, and that's the bottom garden. And then about halfway up is the Midway station where the greenhouses are, which you saw on the right hand side on the way up. And the blue line here is a walking path, so you can walk all the way from the bottom through the gardens and up to the very top. And here we are. Still got the pipe music up here, it seems, so just made me remember that they have indeed got rid of the music in the gondola, which is good. That herb market over there, that's new, not seen that before. It's I was last here 3 years ago, just before the pandemic. So there's a shop in there and a restaurant upstairs. There's a few snack places here where you can get takeaway stuff. Nice sort of cafe area. Thanks for joining. Let me know where you're viewing from. As you can see, this is not very Japanesey in its style. They've gone for a kind of a European look. Some German, Bavarian. It's good to see it busy though. I mean, the last time I came here admittedly was in the autumn, or actually near the winter, and it was absolutely desolate, which is nice if you want to do what I do, which is stroll around and not see too many tourists. But you know, the Japanese economy really needs visitors, so at least if there's locals or national tourism, at least they're getting some money out of that. Through here is the Herb Museum. I will go up another level just so you can see the views right from the very top. Can't remember how to get up there. I think it's over there. Yeah, some steps. But I'll just show you the hall here. It's a concert hall as well, apparently. I'd forgotten that. There's some models and stuff in here. We'll have a quick look actually, because it is quite interesting. Like the distillation process, how they get the essences out of the herbs and so on. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining everybody. Let me know, leave a comment so I can see the comments and let me know where you're viewing from. It's always good to know. And over here, if you want to try them out, there's all the different elements from the herbs, the essential oils. And I think you can get a blend made up if you can take it away if you want. There's more gardens out the back actually, some good views out there. Pop out, go back outside and go up to the top level. We might be able to do it from in here, but I'm not sure, so I'll go back out. And then I'll finish up at the top here for this stream. I'll probably do some more later. Awesome cosplayers there. Good location for cosplaying. Very romantic. Probably going to do a photo shoot or something. Ah, here we go. The restaurant's over there on the right, actually. You can get through there to the restaurant. Now there is a way to get up there where the views are even better, so I'll do that. Is it open? Ah, it looks like the hiking trail's closed. That's a shame. Because what I was going to do is there's a little path up there which takes you up. So that's interesting. I wonder why they've closed that. It can't be because of COVID, surely. Ah, it begins over there. Right, okay. So maybe they've changed the access. Let's have a look. As you can see, this is the kind of thing you can expect. Ah, the views are, yeah, I guess, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I guess it's partly the signal because, you know, we're quite the way up the mountain here. But just to give you some orientation, that's sort of what I was explaining earlier. That's Osaka Port on the left. Osaka there. Rokko Island, which is part of Kobe, and Hyogo, which I think is the is that the shopping area? I can't remember. Yeah, I can't see. Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah. So the access is going to take us into the woods for the hiking trail. So I won't go there today, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the trip. And thanks for the feedback all the way from India on the sound and the video. Shame if the video is breaking up a bit, but I did notice the signal looked a bit choppy on the way out, but fingers crossed, we live and learn. Thanks again for joining and that you're here. And if you're not subscribed to my website, go to therealjapan.com/subscribe. And if you subscribe, you'll get a whole bunch of freebies from me, access to my free resource library, lots of guides and stuff in there for free. I've got a private Facebook group which you can join, and you'll get advance notice on giveaways and competitions. and you get some exclusive content too. So thanks for joining, and if you're watching the replay, thanks. Please give it a like, thumbs up, leave a comment. Please do leave a comment. The comments are really useful to know what you like and what you don't like, what you want to see more of and less of, and so on. So once again, this is Rob from the Real Japan. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.